You see, cove down, down to go crown down, down. Save your breath, 'cause tonight you're gonna drown.
Quinn's upset because Onyx keeps farting.
Oh,
because Richard
It's
gave him
Woolworth's
chicken.
fault.
It stinks.
We have
what?
4 kilograms of chicken.
Oh,
We ordered
how many
400
Wait,
grams.
no. We ordered 0.2
oh yeah, I remember this.
kilograms, and they gave us 4 kilograms.
You didn't order 2 kilograms.
Hey, free chicken.
0.2,
0.2.
and they gave us 4.
That just sounds like free chicken to me.
I could only eat 0.2 kilograms. I couldn't eat 4 kilograms. There's too much chicken.
You can save it until like Thanksgiving or something. I don't know.
Chicken?
Chicken. Okay.
I don't know if
You
you
can
guys
celebrate Thanksgiving in Australia.
Yeah, that's what you do with it, right? You put like a chicken on a thing.
Close enough.
You can get some.
All right,
like,
Mike.
autumn
For that,
leaves.
you're gonna do the recap. What happened last week on D&D?
We got lost. This place sucks. No, what happened was we were busy exploring the underground area of the Temple of Savini's quotation marks that we had investigated prior. We found ourselves in an area of crypts where there were, I think, 3 or 4 or 5. 3 in one room, 1 in another room, and there was another one in another room that we didn't get around to. Of various important people that various members of our group recognize. We then wandered around for a bit, kind of split the group into 2. One team focusing on how to bust open the shield, the magical shield that was blocking one of the entrances, and the other group sent forward to do a bit of scouting. While we were doing said scouting, we encountered a new friendly face, surprisingly, who was a bit lost. Ali's character, who I have now just forgotten the name of. They apparently are doing research down here in this creepy temple of probably Hitaru. That was also a temple of Phoenix that I'm confused about now. We wandered around more, found more split entrances. Got curious when we found a treasure chest that looked like it contained some sort of puzzle. Got the puzzle wrong, and then the tables tried to eat us. And then we beat them up. And now there's no more tables, so they can't eat anymore.
What happened to the big monster after you killed it?
Spat out a corpse, which is probably fine.
That's right. It spat out a mummified corpse.
So yeah, might be important. Who knows?
Those of you in the table room, Spotlight and Val here.
Present.
What do you do now that the combat's over?
So these are mimics, right? Can that be generally assessed?
Yes. Everyone knows about mimics.
Yeah,
Everyone
Val
knows that
these
are mimics.
Yes. Val's gonna fist one of them in the mouth to try to find loot.
Give me an investigation roll.
Because mimics have loot. That's how it works. Investigation. Yay! 9.
So the tables don't have an inside other than the what used to be the mouth. So there's no loot in the tables.
Oh, that's sad.
You could harvest its body parts.
Is it made of wood? Or is it made
When
of...
mimics die, they revert to their original shape, which is the monster.
Oh. Yeah, why not? Well, I was gonna harvest some mimic. Try to get a gem or a plate.
Oh. Oh, I misunderstood.
What'd you misunderstand, Aaron?
Hmm?
Did you misunderstand that you're playing D&D?
Nothing's happening to me. I can read. It's fine.
Give me a survival check. Melanie.
A struggle check? Okay.
Survival,
Oh,
not
survival. A struggle check. I was like, yes, sir.
All right, quick time event. Now,
Survival. 10.
you find one strip of adhesive.
Of adhesive?
Yep, off its tongue. It acts like Velcro with itself.
That's gross.
Yes. Those that had been struck by this adhesive will kind of cringe at you for playing with it.
I got 3 more to do, guys. Get used to it.
Spotlight, do you do anything while this is going on?
No.
Give me 3 more survival checks.
I don't know. I guess I'll look at this dead body.
1, 2, 3. Wow. 2 decent ones and 2 bad ones.
Give me an investigation roll.
Oh,
Spotlight.
I'm investigating. Oh, never mind.
You collect a vial of orangish liquid, Valhir,
Yeah.
and 3 more strips of adhesive. It's about like a foot long.
Do I know what the vial is?
Investigation roll.
I'll write this down. Investigation. Intimidation. Okay.
This is mimic oil, and if lit aflame, it stays on fire for a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Ow.
Spotlight. You comb through the folds of meat, and you think you see something But it is at the far end of this creature, and beyond where this thing is, you see a void.
Wait, what? Say that again?
You see something at the far end of this creature.
What do you mean at the far end of this creature, like in its
y-
mouth?
Yeah, I said you are investigating its folds. You are
Oh,
inside of it.
that's the bit I guess I miss.
Yes, the meat folds. You're in there.
I don't like
And
that.
I don't mind. At the far end of this creature's mouth, you can't see because there's no light in here. Do you have dark vision?
Laundry. I'll be back.
I don't think so. I don't think Dragonborn do.
We do.
All right. You saw a glint of some type of metal, and however, you feel like there is some type of void deep at the bottom of this
Wait,
thing.
can I have dark vision from having a tiefling dad?
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh.
That type of stuff would have to be negotiated at character creation.
I didn't even think about like having tiefling
Mixed race
traits.
aspects.
Yeah. So yeah, this thing, it seems like it could easily fall into this void and be unrecoverable. And if you go too far, you might be unrecoverable yourself.
Well, I'm not gonna go in it. Crazy.
But you got a sense that this thing is valuable.
Any mage hand enjoys in the group?
Oh. I have Mage Hand.
There you go.
And I think I used it to try and unlock the thing, so I don't know. It probably still isn't still active, is it? It's the rogue one. Duration 1 minute. Probably not. But it is a cantrip, so I can just reuse it.
Give me a sleight of hand check. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a 20 that you're going for.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
On the dot.
You grab this item and you pull it back, and you realize it is a gauntlet with blades on it. And as you pull it back, you see that there is a chain tied to the gauntlet, and a second gauntlet is tied to the other end. Both of these gauntlets have long blades on them.
Fucking Z.
And they are undoubtedly magical.
What would these be good on?
We don't know what they do, I suppose. Did the big mimic drop an orb, by the way, Richard?
Yes. Big Mimic. Big Mimic dropped a tier 2 orb. The other ones dropped a tier 1.
Okay.
Whoa. You can't see.
Knigget?
You're not American.
Isn't that a
Black.
Monty Python thing?
Yeah, I know.
I think you mean spigot.
Nigget.
It's the end of a hose. So 4 iron orbs and 1 bronze orb, correct?
Yep, add those to the party loot.
I will do that. We've already got some orbs, so we can start stockpiling those. Anyway, ran out of bronze orb. Now we got 5 iron orbs and 1 bronze orb. Bang!
All right, you guys have your loot. What do you do?
I apologize. That was a very long 10 minutes.
It's been 23 minutes.
Yeah, a very long
In
10 minutes.
7 years. Sorry.
Time to conquer Earth.
10,000 years.
We all went for a very different reference.
Yeah.
Is it 7 years or
4
6?
years on an
Wait a
island.
minute. Now I'm confused.
Place that one, Matt will get.
I'm the fastest island around. It was me, Barry.
Well, I was referencing has been, so you'll suck. The one person that might have got it isn't paying attention today. Narrows eyes.
Where are the where are all
Aaron's
the
doing laundry now.
Yeah, I love laundry.
Aaron's doing laundry.
Oh, he's not even here? Fucking.
Alright, well, up here was a sauna, wasn't it? What was the sauna? And over here is a sauna. Jesus Christ. This place sucks. I hate mazes.
This is not a maze.
Feels
I'm
like
gonna
one.
take the thing that I got over to Val, and yeah, you can hold on to this. Val's in this room, right? Yeah.
We're in
right
this
there.
room. I'll put them in the bag of holding with the rest of the party loot. So I'll just add now.
Val,
Magical glove.
see-
Hi.
2 gauntlets that are definitely magical. There are blades on the far end of them that look like claws.
Does my mom have any sort of appraisal spell? She does not. Okay.
Wait, I guess I could use Arcana check on him if that's okay.
Yeah.
Arcana check.
It's not.
Yeah.
Definitely magical.
This spectral form of Allura will just like peek over Val's shoulder. Can I also throw my hand in there?
Give it a shot.
Bang! That's 20.
Nice.
You actually find that they are not magical
What the hell?
What?
You become so
in
magic that you
the
can't
mortal
read it.
way.
In the normal way or mortal way?
In the
They're
mortal way.
magical in the immortal way.
God.
These are artifacts of Hitaru, and they are her claws.
Oh shit! It's like the chain, but not a chain this time.
Her straight up her claws. What the fuck?
Her actual hands.
Don't tell Spotlight, she'll try to take him back.
You can add claws of Hitaru to your inventory.
Those are mine. Those are meant to be mine.
Do I know what they do?
I
Or is
changed
it
my mind.
like
I
just
want those
recognize
back.
them?
Me out of character.
Sorry, what was that, Mike?
Do I know it from that Arcana check, natural 20, do I know what they do, or do I just know what they are?
So they have a magical component of being able to channel magic. They act as an arcane focus. They also do additional damage and some martial effects as well.
Spotlight will just see like the ghostly form of this dragonborn woman just like over Val's shoulder. Well, that's quite a find, dear. They're the claws of Hitaru.
Can I have those back?
I was just gonna look at them. Do we know what they do? And Allura will respond. Well, they're certainly magical in a godly way, but sorry, dear, I don't think they're for you. And she will fade back into the spirit world, and Val will hand them over to Spotlight.
What? You could tape those to the end of your glaive.
Wow, bonk! I can use them as like a bolas because they've changed between them. Aha!
It'll be like the chain chomp weapon. What is that from? It's gonna bug me now.
Mario Odyssey.
No.
What?
There was
Yeah.
one where they were wielded like a fucking. Hold on. Chain.
It's gonna be like fucking Wii Sports Resort or something.
Mario
Thank you.
Kart 8.
Yes. RPG.
Oh, there you go. All right. Pause of Atari required.
You'll have to take a hour rest to
Return to them.
know exactly what it does.
You must attune.
Not my job.
I'll start sitting down, and I mean, if
I'm
if
gonna
people,
attune right now.
if
Right
people
now.
tell me to move, I will. But I'm gonna
Alright,
sit down
that's
and try to
fine.
work it out.
All right. Let's see what's going on up here. Anything interesting?
1 second, Jeffrey's going with. He knows not there's not you were under off on your own.
Oh. Is this where Ali came from? Can we assume?
Yes, Alu's character may have come from that place.
That's positive.
Why don't you just ask?
They don't like talking.
It's birthday season.
It's birthday season. So much random stuff. And so far,
Birthday
there's been no
ringworms.
traps either. Which makes me think that this room
The entire room was a trap.
probably important.
What the fuck are you talking
No, they just happen to have odd set dressing. I don't judge their taste in furniture. They don't judge mine.
They didn't fill the room full of mimics for feng shui, my.
How do you know
All right,
that?
before you go any further,
Yeah, no, I'm just curious now.
in the
I
other
won't-
room, you
I
guys
won't
are looking at
think of
this
that.
shield. Minutes have passed. You're not getting anywhere. What do you guys do?
Said he
Let me scroll back over there.
Are we
Oh,
just gonna
thanks.
stand here? Like
This loops around
forever?
Yes.
Are we sure this even does something?
Well, it does something.
Well, no, that's why we're trying to figure it out. I don't know. I guess we could go back to explore.
Yep, sorry,
I'm
sorry.
gonna jab it. Jab it with the spear, or whatever I got. Pike. That's the
With
word
a
I was looking
steel
for.
chair.
Oh,
Give me
the
an attack
age-old
action.
scientific method.
Hey, you know how frequently just hitting things leads to discovery? Also, wow, Roll20 is moving the window around instead of letting me click inside the window.
Do you say that in character? Like you'd be surprised just hitting.
Yeah.
That's a surprisingly, I don't know, simple method. I wouldn't expect that of you, Seti.
Even simple methods can bring new discoveries.
Oh.
What happens?
I think Jem's an expert in simple methods.
You do something simple, and something simple happens. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I think nothing's very complex.
That's deep, bro.
Well, now we know it's harder than my bike.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about this kind of magic it has. Hmm. I can't like tap into its magical properties at all because there's a big difference between warlock magic and paladin magic.
Good news. This is neither.
That's paladin magic.
I mean, technically they're the same.
Yeah, because I did a roll last time. I noted it down. I did a roll, and it's magic created by a paladin.
They're both sourced from people that aren't you.
Exactly.
All right. Makes a good point.
Orthodox versus Protestant.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I mean, do we know anyone that's like really good at like religious magic?
Yeah. Aiden.
Yeah, well, someone who's not dead.
Wait, was he
Thanks
ever
for that.
actually good at magic stuff though?
No.
Yeah, the first part of that was correct. The second
Yeah.
part, not so much.
He was
What's
also
the
really bad at religion because his int was negative.
I love fifth edition.
Well, yeah,
Great at
that makes
religion.
sense.
He summoned a
Playing
whole-ass god.
purposes. It's for role playing purposes.
I don't know about you, but I haven't summoned a god recently.
It's on my to-do list.
Cool.
I don't know if Niv would even get along with any of the gods. I mean, Arrow maybe, if Niv was on their best behavior. Arrow was feeling particularly patient that day.
Would it be possible for me to attempt to drag the shield out of the way?
I believe we've tried physical options last time.
Somewhere in the cave, Val sneezes.
Yeah.
I know. Thoughts of Val. I don't know any spells that could really help us in this situation. I could blast it. Eldritch Blast, yeah? Nay?
This reminds me of the chair thing from the name escapes me.
Well, we can certainly see how it would react.
So do we
Said he's
have
gonna
to
step
ask
back.
it 3
Stand
questions?
back. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Does one only lie and one only
Eldritch
tell the
Blast this
truth?
shield.
It's
Hell
really
yeah,
weak
brother.
To eldritch damage.
You never know. Maybe it'll be weak to music CDs.
We should put in the music room.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Gem holds out her hand, and a ball of bluish purple lightning begins to form.
You
She'll bam
blast
it.
it.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Well,
Well-
now I'm starting to think it might be useful as an impenetrable shield.
Can we click
Fascinating.
E to interact?
This is seriously reminding me of the fucking chair incident. I feel.
I mean, our magic's
Chair.
very incompatible.
It's gotta
Let me
be
see
the
if I
chair.
can-
Gotta be the chair.
Does it look like there's any way to disassemble it?
Richard, does it look disassemblable?
There, you don't see any components that can be removed from the shield.
Anything I can use with my jeweler's tools? Huh? Any jewels in it I could try and scribe out?
Nope.
Niv, you got any ideas? I mean, we're in desperate times here. Your plans haven't really failed us in the past.
This doesn't really feel like a
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba,
plan
ba-da-ba.
scenario. Yeah, of course.
And then on the fifth day, the
Okay.
stars aligned.
I don't know, Richard, for shits and giggles, you got any deep insight into this fucking chair? Oh, sorry, or whatever it is.
Shield.
Go
The,
on.
the shield.
Yeah, is this just a fucking shield? Should I just fuck off? I got a 20 intelligence. How worth our time is this?
This is a spell created by a paladin of some order you don't recognize.
I'm glad we both know the reference, Aaron. Gotta be the chair.
The chair.
Gotta be the chair. I thought you didn't watch Critical Role.
Huh? I haven't, but I get some memes on occasion.
Oh, fair enough.
There was a similar incident in Roll 20 where they got really obsessed with this one like vulture that was just set dressing, and then they eventually brought it back as like an agent of the villain. Fucking hilarious. They're like, what about this vulture? Can I like skateboard up there and high five it? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Nice.
It's so fucking funny. A spell of a paladin order I don't. Okay, well, out of character, my first thoughts are like spirit guardians or some shit, but not spirit guardians. Fuck, what am I thinking of? The one where it makes the standing dude that cuts people down. Walk.
Spiritual weapon.
Nope. Still
Guardian
wrong.
of Faith?
Thank you.
Guardian of spiritual weapon.
Mhm. I mean, those
Well,
are generally used
Niv
in
doesn't
tandem.
know that. So it's clearly blocking something. It did 0 damage. The Guardian of Fate does have it.
It does damage to anyone who walks into its radius. It only
And
lasts for a couple
loses
minutes.
that health. But I mean,
Yes.
you can still just hit it. So the fact that it's taking no damage from attacks is curious.
Probably just a
But not for me. I think we're gonna go ahead and roll a let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I think we might be wasting our times. Also, Niv's gonna look around the room. When the heck did everyone else leave? What if they're like dying somewhere like Jem did earlier?
Surprisingly good point from Nev.
I rolled a
they've been
20
messaging.
intelligence. I'll be smart for once.
It does seem like this world is more dangerous than what I'm used to.
Yeah, even the tables want to kill you.
Maybe we should go check on them.
Nothing's happening here. Don't see why not.
Spotlight, are you still resting?
Let's see.
I'm gonna go
Yep.
this way.
Are we taking a short rest?
I'm taking an hour. I don't know how long that is.
The short rest, correct?
I'm zooming.
Right.
Into the
Up
wall.
in the next room, you see a tomb that has been destroyed. The rubble seems to have been sifted through, and there is a destroyed coffin off to the side.
Oh, hey, it's another one.
I wonder if this was our party.
Walk around and check out the coffin.
Said he kind of rubs his temples a little bit.
We're just gonna waste time doing everything they did, but in reverse. I'm going to investigate. Oh yeah, dead even, baby.
This leads into the this leads into the here.
It's the most
Yeah.
averages
No.
of searches.
No fucking clue.
I mean, it looks fine. Gotcha. I'm running out of sluts for.
It looks like I find Val.
Uh,
All right, now you have to fight to the death.
Hello.
Round one.
Look at the
Fight.
tables.
Also, that's racist.
What?
That's not Val.
Ooh, oh, ooh.
It's hard to tell. They all look the same.
All right, I'm sorry. You're right.
Frontis. Frontis.
I found Spotwort.
That's even more racist.
It's definitely funny because their art is definitely distinct.
Yeah, we're looking in different directions.
All right, you see Spotlight is focusing on doing something.
Hmm.
Do you interact
Cool.
with the Spotlight?
Yeah, after kind of casually waving at the other people in the room and looking at the other tables, walk up to a Spotlight, see what they're doing. What happened here?
What do you mean? Oh, the tables turned to mimics, and this was a treasure chest, but it was also a mimic, so we fought him. And I'm trying to work this thing out.
Or
Waggles
what thing
thingy.
up?
Gauntlets, I think?
Can't believe Spotlight's becoming a monk.
Did I take a look?
Yeah, but you gotta give him back. And then hands him out.
Of course.
Wait, does that interrupt my 1 hour of inspecting?
No,
Okay.
as long as you can still see them.
Okay, I'm still seeing them.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Wow, I'm bad.
Free.
Yeah, you look at these and they seem magical and sharp. They look like they were just created almost. That's pretty nice looking. Must be valuable.
These look new. I suppose the fastest way to know for sure what they do is to. Well, looks like you're already doing it.
Yeah, hopefully I can work them out.
Back.
Jem and Niv. What are you doing?
Gem's crouched down. She's like investigating the vase. She's feeling it. What's in the vase? She's
I guess we're checking out this set dressing.
yeah.
You look in the vase and you see stale water.
Water.
Yeah.
God damn it. She'll knock the vase over.
That's rude.
Wow, rude.
Roll
Give me
away.
an athletics roll.
You stub your toe. It's hilarious.
Yep, I do stub my toe.
It is hilarious.
Gem goes to
You
kick the
fail.
vase.
You fail to push it over.
Gem kicks the vase, and it just a little ripple is seen in the water. Stupid sturdy vase. Where the hell did he go?
Wait.
Said he?
You gotta laugh. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna look around the room. How does this keep happening? Can people like say things?
People
Ah,
just don't know how to stick together.
whatever. I'm going up.
Hey, wait for me.
I say
You walk north
like,
towards the
that
next
direction makes sense
corridor.
to my character in context.
We will assume you pointed.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, that is, how high are the ceilings in these rooms?
Have the ghoul walk first. Perhaps. Ghoul.
Richard?
Huh?
How high are the ceilings in these rooms?
About 10 feet.
That's not good flying height. Do, 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 do.
According to all known laws of aerodynamics, there should be no way a kangaroo should be able to fly.
It's because I'm a winged Kenku. Duh. I got wings.
Yeah, but you're also fat. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Okay.
You're
Fat
dense, it's
shaming?
muscle.
Oh, whoa.
But the hollow
Whoa.
bones.
Wait, Niv. Do you see that?
The door? Yeah.
Door's open.
Oh,
You can
it
see
is a
inside.
is a door. That no,
Oh,
past
it's
the
open?
door.
All right, never mind.
If you can see past it, then it's open.
Yeah. I
All
can
right,
see
in my
past it.
defense, poor map.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
okay.
like a
Oh, okay.
lounge. What the heck? Do you see anyone else?
Gemma kind of skips forward.
Wait, what are you doing? Hey, we still haven't found the others.
But we found a lounge. We need a break.
Oh, yeah, it's just a convenient resting area in the middle of a creepy dungeon. Damn.
Exactly. Niv.
Val, you hear someone shout the word gem with your passive perception.
Who could that be?
He was like walking through this entrance.
Could be anyone.
He's just gonna get around the corner, see it's the same room he already found, and inside.
Ooh, it's so fancy. Look at this fountain.
I
I'm
hate
just gonna
this
wait here
place.
while you die to whatever inevitably pops out of the wall.
Gemma puts her hand in the water,
see
swirls
Val
the
here
water
from here.
around.
You can see Val here from there.
Huh. I can't remember the last time I had a bath. Like a good one. With soap and bubbles.
You know what a bath is?
Obviously. How else do I smell like roses all the time?
Is that what that's supposed to be?
Well, I understand if you're not so well versed in these kind of things.
Well, I'm just gonna examine one of these fire things again.
Niv's gonna hop on the fucking.
An investigation roll.
Investigation 8. Famously good.
You look at the coals there, and as you're watching them, the coals roar to life.
Mhm.
They start to glow an orange.
Yeah.
And the spoon next to the bowl that you're at will pull out of the water and will drizzle water over the hot coals, and steam will enter the room.
Just automatically by itself.
Yep. And then you notice that all of the similar bowls and coals around the room are doing the exact same thing. This sauna has become active.
It's a sauna.
What?
How comfy is this seating? Can I roll for comfiness?
You sit down, and it is extremely comfy.
Gonna get fucking Lotus Island.
I could lay here forever. Gem rolls onto her front. She like kind of splays her wings out.
Can I get a wisdom save from all 5 people in the room?
Val's gonna tag out right before that happens.
Can I get a wisdom save before you tag out?
Tagging out.
Oh, all right.
I don't have vision though, on that token, fortunately. So I cannot click I can click myself. I can click myself, but I don't have vision. That's weird. Hey, you.
There you go.
Wisdom, pure wisdom, or wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Also need one from Jeffrey, and also the ghoul.
Wisdom 23.
Zaboo.
4.
The most.
Niv and Allura. Wait, I need one
That's
more
correct.
from Jeffrey. Who's Jeffrey? Matt, are you Jeffrey?
Where's Jeffrey?
He's in the sauna. He was following Val
Pursuit.
Where's the sauna?
I never trust that guy.
to the right of the cafeteria
Where's the cafeteria?
on the far left middle of the map. So
To the left of the sauna.
I don't have vision on Jeffrey, so
fuck. 1 second. Let me give Jeffrey vision. Can you see now?
but, nothing's changed.
Shit.
Now something just popped up. All right. Wisdom.
Yep.
Jeffrey.
Niv and Allura, you realize that both the doors are now closed. The other 3 do not.
Jeffrey starts licking
this area
things.
here. So the doors. Why do I think they look like ledges? I don't know. My bad.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Did you shut the door? Duh.
What door?
I'm just gonna look back at the door.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
Are you 2 all right?
Can I attempt to pull on the door?
Sure, give me an athletics roll.
Quick swap.
That'll take an action.
Are we in combat?
I'd say 1 turn at a time.
Sorry, dear, not my forte here. And we'll tag out. Man, you're gonna have to give me vision each time I do this.
Just drag it on top, like I do.
Yeah,
with
but then I
my
have to move 2
Yeah.
tokens around. I'm like, all right,
I mean, but if you're doing the click and drag, it just grabs them both.
oh, does it? That's useful. All right, never mind. Thank you. Athletics.
That's how I've been.
Well, there's good. Yeah, change us off back and forward.
You pull at the door, and you pull and you pull and you push and you try to open it, but it does not budge. Roll initiative.
And then we tag back in.
That'll have to be next turn.
Yeah.
We'll also need initiative from Jeffrey.
What? Does it look like there's anything just before? Does my danger sense pick up anything that could be a trap? Or are we just like about to fight the mist?
Fuck, my clothes are done already. Let me roll on my initiatives.
Initiative. Oh, there it is. I'm very smart. Critical fail 19. Nice.
You have advantage for some reason?
I do, because I am a barbarian. Who gets that? On my feral instinct.
Ding.
It was the same reason I could have a turn before we got jumped. Which might come into play now.
As you struggle against the door, you hear a feminine voice laughing.
What?
Out from two of the water pots form elementals.
Ah.
Not the water.
If we pull the cold on them, they'll turn into air element. Is this a trap?
Yeah, that's a Niv comment.
I know.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Wait, are you really not going to let me switch to a different layer? What the fuck is this? Let me refresh, I guess.
We would
Oh, I
never
heard
be
Griffin.
caught in a trap twice in the same dungeon.
It's more
I
than
can't believe this
the
dungeon
bucket.
has traps.
What's weird is I went in here before and I didn't get jumped. Oh, hello.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why are they so extra? What kind of water is this? It's like you got some hard water buildup. Need to get you a water softener.
Gem, you're up.
Can't something good happen for once? And she will pull out her light hammer and she will swing it towards the elemental. Is that okay?
Sure. I mean, it's okay by me.
5 and 5.
And then I believe I get...
That misses.
Yeah, but...
Slow fall.
No, not slow fall. Like,
Slow
no.
What are you doing right now?
Extra attack. Sorry, I don't know what.
Bonk, bonk.
I would like to drop myself intentionally for a cool Matrix dive with my dual SMGs.
Light
24 hits.
hammer. Light hammer.
Dealing 9 bludgeoning damage.
Hammer.
All right, and since that hit, I get another hit because it hit.
That's right.
Oh.
So I will Eldritch Blast it. Wait, no, I can't. Right? Can I?
Nope. I don't think so.
You can attack twice and take the attack action. I think that you have to hit it with the light hammer. I don't think you can substitute an attack. With
Oh,
Eldritch
okay.
Blast.
My bad, B. Light hammer instead.
28 hits.
And then I hit it
So
again.
The attack action is you using a melee. If you want to cast a spell, that's a spell for your action.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
don't
so
have the
that's...
right god boon to use your Eldritch Blast right now.
and then I'm pretty sure I have another thing. I have another Genie's Raspberry. When you hit an attack and deal extra damage to a target equal to your proficiency bonus. The type of damage is determined by your patron. Bludgeoning. Yeah, it's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
I
Do you
swear
not
to
have
God,
that
there's
one?
something else.
Bludgeoning.
They're made of water.
All right, this is
Kinda
my
need
bad.
some of that,
I
yeah.
didn't know we would be in combat, so I
It's the combat.
need to look through my stuff again. I assume that'll be all
But
I
you're in
can
a
do.
dungeon, Blue.
Yeah.
You just thought you were gonna dodge all of the combat in the
We
dungeon.
were gonna role play our way out of
I love
Yeah.
sauna.
Gorgon style.
Sauna fight.
Oh, actually, wait, no. Oh, no, it says it's an action specifically. My bad. I was going to do something, but I should not do that. My bad. I believe that should be my turn.
It is my turn. Thank you.
Nice turn.
There you go.
What's your dex, Mike?
2.
All right. It is the elemental's turn then.
You fucker.
Too fast, too
Oh, how did the bludgeoning damage do? Did I
That one.
notice that? Was it
Was it
effective?
slightly effective or not very effective?
We need a support character from Persona to
Explain it to me
Can-
like Pokemon.
tell us whether our shit is doing.
I mean, I attacked it
damage or
3
not.
times with the thing. I should recognize if it was effective or
Oh,
not.
you should?
Yes.
Your martially prowess enhanced.
Yes. Simple
Val.
weapons, motherfucker. No!
Alright.
You bitch!
Wait,
That
Richard.
may incur an attack of opportunity from Jeffrey.
Richard, did you just walk into my range of attack?
Oh,
It formed within range of
Richard.
your attack.
It formed there, and then it
And you forgot
moved.
to remind me. And then it moved.
And it
here.
moved. Yeah.
And then ooh. Do I get to bonk it?
It formed within your range, so no, does not work in this very specific instance.
But it didn't form within
However,
the range.
Jeffrey
it was
gets an
5,
attack of
I've got a
it was
opportunity.
five
glaive.
feet
I've got a
away,
glaive.
though.
I've got a glaive.
Jeffrey
5
was
feet
definitely
away.
paying attention.
I've got a glaive.
One, it was
Got
5 feet away, and then you moved it closer.
My
2,
range is increased.
Vice-
No,
Val's got a glaive.
My
Wrong,
range is
Blue.
increased. My range is 10 feet because I've got a glaive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his range is 10 feet, which is not 5 feet.
So he
It
technically
formed within 10
10
feet.
feet. Yeah. Which is how that works.
Wow.
You said Jeffrey gets an attack of opportunity.
Jeffrey got everything in life.
If Val here was paying attention when it formed, I think technically I probably would have allowed that. But it has been a moment since then.
He even used his super mega special extra round and didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
But the +2 on that attack is not actually valid here.
Oh, where's that coming
Alright.
from? 5 star
Well,
ranged. Oh, I see. Index.
Matt casually
Wow.
switching to his battle form.
Wow. Okay. Unlucky damage.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey,
I don't think Jeffrey's had
Nice.
time to set up his damage.
dice moment. That should be at least
Jeffrey, what
plus
the heck?
dex.
You're making us Rangers look bad.
Should be at least plus dex.
That's the thing, though. He's a ranger, not a hand axer.
Get to the range.
You throw it.
I don't think you get attacks of opportunity with ranged weapons.
I think you can. Well, okay, if you take an attack of opportunity, you're allowed to use whatever attack you have available.
Hmm.
So you can range weapon if you would like. At least that's the way it makes sense to me. Like you do a Legolas, it's like melee bow pretty much.
Opportunity.
But it
Well, the
would
problem
also-
is ranged attacks have disadvantage within 5. So,
Right.
I mean,
and the
supposedly
attack
you
of
could, but-
opportunity happens when they're leaving the range of 5 feet.
According to rules as written, it is a melee attack.
Okay.
Also, rules as written, you normally can't switch weapons. You don't already
think so,
have your
wait, I'm
melee
gonna check
version
something.
out? I mean, Richard allows weapon swapping as a, but presumably, if that
so.
wasn't the case, you'd be stuck with your bow, just staring at them as they walk away.
Can I get a strength saving throw, Val here?
I will do that. Make sure everything's correct. Thanks. 20.
Oh, no.